Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I'm an exercise physiologist, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about spinning or indoor cycling. Okay, so I've been doing this for the past month now. My first week, I started off doing about 3 classes per week. I got really burnt out, started taking electrolytes because I sweat a lot, especially during those classes, and I took those to replenish the electrolytes in my body, and I've been feeling great since then. So now I'm doing these classes twice a week. So I recommend that when you're starting off, you want to do at least once a week for maybe a month, and then you can start adding another class, doing 2 per week for the next month, and then go to 3 per week during that last month. Spinning is a high intensity cardio training session. The class that I take at my fitness center, at my gym, at Crunch, is about 45 minutes, but the instructors go a little bit longer sometimes. And it's challenging. It's very, very challenging, but it's really, really rewarding at the end. You just feel so good, so clean because you've sweat so much. I always joke with people and say, I feel like I'm in middle school again. I feel like I've been sleeping really, really well as well. So I want to talk a little bit about some of the specifics about cycling when you're getting started and give you some tips on that. Okay, so you want to make sure, first of all, that you have some comfortable clothing to wear for these classes. I would recommend that you wear leggings or something to cover your thighs. You don't want to have your legs rubbing on the seat or together, probably more on the seat than together. But anyway, you want to make sure that you're not getting any chafing happening in the middle of your legs. So leggings should take care of that. Okay, the second thing is you want to be able to know how to adjust the machine for your height. Try to get to the class a little bit early, maybe 5 to 10 minutes early, maybe just to play around with the machine, or to talk to the instructor if they're early. A lot of times the class is locked at my gym, so you're not able to go in any earlier than like 10 minutes or so. But you want to kind of have an idea. So there's many videos online you can research to give you the specifics of the bikes, but just a general overview. Okay, the foot pedals, you're gonna have one side that has a little surface to put a clip for a cycling shoe on, and then you're gonna have the other side that has the strap that you can put your regular shoe in. So when you're tightening the strap, just take your time when you're leaning down. Sometimes it's a little challenging. You pull on it to tighten it, and then you can either loosen the strap and then pull it through. Just take your time with that. I had a lot of difficulty with that at the beginning. Okay, so if you need help, you can ask for it. The other thing is the seat height. You want to make sure the seat height is right at your hip level. So usually you go to the back of the bike, it has like a little knob that has a screw, you take it out, and then you lift or lower that. And sometimes it takes a few tries to really get the height down right. You want to have a little bend in your knee, okay? All right, so, and also the front, the handlebars, they adjust front and back and up and down, okay? And there are knobs on there for that as well, okay? So revolutions per minute, that's RPM. There's usually a light up screen on these new bikes. So you turn that on. What you're looking for is RPM, your power, your overall power output is interesting, but during the class, you're looking at your level and your RPMs, okay? So those are the two things. There's a knob on the bottom of the bike that turns right and left. If you turn it all the way to the left, it's very, very easy. And if you turn it to the right incrementally, it's gonna get harder and harder. And the number on the screen should change as you turn it to the right and it gets heavier and heavier, okay? So throughout the class, they're gonna tell you to bring it up and bring it down. You're not really gonna know a lot of times by how you're feeling what you can actually do. I remember the first time I took spinning years ago, I gassed out like really quickly because I didn't have a way to measure my heart rate. So I would recommend that you get a heart rate monitor. I use MyZone. You can use your Apple Watch, anything that's, easy to see, that you can easily just see what your heart rate is and your training zone is. So, oftentimes in the class when they're like, all right, let's bring it up a couple, and I'm already at my 85% of my heart rate max, I'm not going to bring it up anymore. I'm probably going to slow it down a little bit and then catch up a little bit after that. So it's all about building stamina. It's all about, conditioning your body. So take it little by little. And maybe the first class you just show up and you cycle on 1 or 2, you know, your flat road. And that's fine. Sometimes we have to just get used to the ergonomics of the machine and the motion of cycling, okay? So I'm going to show you some shoes that I just purchased. These are the Superreps by Nike. I ordered these on eBay because they didn't have this color for sale anymore. I also ordered a black and orange pair, and I haven't received those yet. But these are in really, really good condition, and I got them for about $35. The shipping was, you know, about $12 or so, but she sent them really, really quickly, and I'll show them a little bit closer. So the shoe is in really great condition, but regardless, the Superrep has, you know, a lot of ventilation. I think that's what most people are saying. I'm not a cycling pro. I'm new to this, and I do indoor cycling only. I do have a Schwinn bike that I ride outside, but it's not anywhere near like, you know, competitive or anything like that. It's just kind of like for fun, okay? But as you can see, very breathable, and under here, very breathable, which I really like so that my feet don't get too hot and feel like they're pulsating, okay? This color, forgive me, I don't remember the name. I think it was Gypsy Rose, something like that. Okay, and these are a size 9, so they always recommend that you size up half because the shoes are very narrow. So if you have wide feet, you may want to size up 2. Okay, just FYI. So the shoes that I ordered on eBay actually came with these. They're called Clips, and you have to put these on the shoe. They don't come standard with the shoe. So when you're buying these from the Nike website, they will not have the clips. Now the clip is what you need to put on that top of the pedal that I had mentioned. I haven't tried these out yet, so I know that I'm gonna have to adjust them. And you may need a little, I forget what that's called, but a little wrench, screwdriver, whatever that is. I'm gonna have to get that and adjust it, okay? So I watched a really interesting video about where to place the clip and how to measure it. So you wanna, I won't go too much in detail in it because again, I'm not a pro and I don't wanna tell you the wrong thing, but he was saying that it adjusts side to side, up and down, and then at an angle. So you really have to be careful when you're placing the clips on, because if you place them on wrong, you can end up hurting your knees, hurting your hips, hurting your back, because as you're, you know, going down with when you're doing revolutions, you could hurt yourself, okay, because you're going to be repetitively going in that motion. All right, one thing I will remind you is that when you're in the class, you want to have a flat foot whenever you're riding. So when you're going around in that circle, you don't want to be like this. You want to have a flat foot, and you're pushing and pulling, pushing and pulling. So you're using your agonist and antagonist muscles in your leg, okay? In your legs. I'm glad I got these. I hope that they work out well in the class. I'm going to try to show up early. I'm going tomorrow morning and see if she can help me kind of give me an idea of how to set up the clips. I may not use them tomorrow because I need to really spend some time with the clips. And the clips are from Shimano. Okay, you can tell me if I'm wrong on that, but supposedly they're pretty good clips. Okay, you can also find some on Amazon that aren't too expensive as well. And you can definitely wear your sneakers. I've been wearing my sneakers and just putting them in the straps, but I've heard people say that it's much better when you have the shoes, the cycling shoes. It's a better experience, so I'm gonna try that out, okay? I hope you try spinning. Remember what I said, start off slow, get a heart rate monitor. With anything, you know, you want to make sure you know you're in the appropriate training zone and that you're not overtraining. Get proper hydration. If you need to get electrolytes, go ahead and do that. They'll remind you to drink water throughout the class, and I would drink too much water, as I had mentioned. So try not to chug the water. Make sure you're just sipping the water, and you know, have fun with it. They play really fun, energizing music. I've noticed a little bit of a change in my body since I've been doing spinning. I usually run, and I love running, and I still run, but I wanted to incorporate something that I can do for the rest of my life, something that's going to be easier on my joints. So that's why I tried spinning, and I've noticed that my waist is slimmer, that my arms are a little bit more toned, and also my legs feel stronger. I feel like when I walk, I don't know, they just feel stronger. Not, they haven't really increased in mass and muscle mass or anything, but they definitely feel stronger somehow. So I'm still going to be running. I plan to do 2 to 3 spinning classes per week, and then run, maybe do a long run once a week. And then when I do my weight training, I'll probably like run a mile, jog a mile, something very light intensity. So you want to mix up the light and heavy intensity throughout the week. And if you feel like you're overdoing it and you're exhausted or burnt out, kind of maybe take a break from the high intensity and just do light to moderate intensity, and then pick up that high intensity again once you feel like you're rested and that you've recovered. All right, so this was just a beginner's video to spinning. If you liked it, please like and comment and subscribe to my channel for more information like this. Let me know if you try spinning, and then if I miss anything, if you have any advice for me, you can write that in the comments as well. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.